Well, hello everybody. Special hello to my wife Sean at home holding down the fort. Really appreciate it. And things are getting kind of wild out here, but I wanted to show my breakfast video, what I'm starting to do, cooking to save money, plus it's healthier, I think, than all this other crap that they try and serve you in a truck stop. I'd just much rather do that. So that's what the video is going to be about. It's just I'll show a little bit of the load. It was loaded indoors and it was pouring down rain, so I couldn't really do much for a video showing what's in it. Just a bunch of crates and pieces, parts. I got straps underneath it and straps on top, so I'm just trying to sit here and digest the breakfast. And I don't deliver till Monday morning, unfortunately, but it was all I could find last minute when I was getting to work on my generator, a Thermo King tri-pack APU. I had a little bit of work done on it. I haven't had actual service work done on it as far as repairs from a certified place, and I don't think ever, it just never could get in. Everybody's always got like 2 or 3 days waiting list, and I just can't do that. So, and they're not open really on weekends much. I could go on and off, but hope everybody's doing okay up in Indiana, Ohio, and pieces, parts that are getting all the flooding. My gosh, I guess I saw pictures of my hometown of places that I recognized, and then it was completely underwater, in the low section. I've seen water there before, but not like that. And I think some of the folks that live there all the time are saying the same thing. So hope everything turns out well for everyone. Talk to y'all later. Well, hey everybody. I just got myself a new stove here a little while back. I've cooked a couple meals with it, but I'm going to show you what's going on. I mean, I'm on the back of the trailer. There's just barely enough room. I've got a bungee cord holding the camera, so it should be fairly stable. And so I got me one of those no stick pans and basic spatula and all that kind of stuff. So pretty much what I got to do is I got to grab the fuel, and we got to put that in. Now this is one of those Burton stoves that are similar to it, and they're pretty cool. One can seems to do 3 full meals from what I can tell. I was hoping to be out of the wind over here, but we'll just have to see how it works. This darn thing's got a notch in it right here, and it goes in to there. So you press it and click the button, and it's kind of holds everything in, so you can kind of see what's going on. You just push it up in there and press this down. That has a starter and all that kind of stuff. Pretty cool. Butane. I'm not going to cook indoors with it. My wife would kill me if I did that. So, well, let's just see how it goes. Hopefully I'm out of the wind enough to get it to rock and roll. Oh yeah, just can't see the flame. It's really tough, so it's kind of different. I'm going to have bacon, eggs, and pancakes. I'm telling you, a hot meal goes a long way when you're out here, and it's like I'm camping. This load only goes 19 miles. A lot of work. I'll show it to you here in a bit. Elevator parts, delivering downtown Cincinnati or something. So, what can I say? There wasn't a whole heck of a lot of loads coming out. I was just trying to get it together. Coming out of home time, I just got the same GE load back. I didn't even shoot a video of it because it's the exact same stuff, but I figured I'd tell you all today that it's the exact same materials, same container numbers. I hauled it right back. I was home for a month, and I tried to put videos up and everything so everybody know about it. Make sure there's not enough heat to bother. tarp and stuff. Not too bad. Just gotta be careful with it. So I've got it nice and stable. You can hear it sizzling. I hope you guys can see okay. I was trying to get it to where, you know, it showed everything just right. And it's cooking. It all fits in there good. So I've got some pancake batter mixed up. Everything's, you know, pretty much disposable. I got disposable, except my forks and stuff like that. I've got some pancake batter mixed up, and I use some of the old windy spoons, you know, just some paper plates. And now this is one thing I wanted to show you. It's a tip. Coughlin's camp stuff, camping stuff, like in Kmart, Walmart, any of those kinds of places. See that? These eggs, I just put the eggshells in there. It's kind of like old habit, because I save eggshells for my plants at home, and nor I'm not going to save these, but it's just that old habit. But this is a camping eggshell container. I mean, man, it's crush proof, so it'll keep your darn eggs from getting wasted. Put that in your fridge. It holds a dozen. I think it was like $1 or $2, a couple bucks. Big whoop-de-doo. You know, this bacon is cooking quick. I'm thinking I've got enough butane to do the third and final meal. Hopefully I won't run out, you know. So I'm not going to do the bacon up really super crisp or anything like that. But I've done a lot of camp, a lot of rendezvous over like 30 some years. That stuff. You know, I've camped over, cooked over camp fires plenty. So this is like really super modern, because I didn't have to gather the wood or do anything like that. So this is the hot ticket. So I'm going to just kind of, I think, pause. Yeah, I have a little bit of a wind issue. It's still, yeah, still going. But I'll pause and come back, because that'll waste a lot of your time. And I'll kind of show you what the finished breakfast looks like. Well, the one thing I did learn about the eggs in that container is they may not really totally break. There was a little bit of damage, but they take a beating in there. Is that most of the yolks were intact, but the shells were not that in good shape. There was a couple of them that looked like they'd taken a little bit of a shock, but that's just what happens in a truck, you know. So it's kind of see, they separate them out. That's what's going on. It's not too bad. Cooking them in the bacon grease. So yeah, guys that don't cook, I don't know, just throw your bacon in, that way you got cooking oil. You can just throw your eggs in there afterward, get that all done, then throw in your pancake batter if that's what you want. For me, that's going to work perfectly. I'm getting a lot of shifting winds, so I'm having a difficult time trying to keep the pan hot and the flame direct. So, but I think it'll be just fine here in a minute. Eggs are bubbling. I'll turn these over and get them kind of over easy. The pancakes would take so long, so see what we can do. I enjoy cooking them at home. My wife has me do the eggs and bacon and stuff usually, a lot of times. We make egg McMuffins and our own custom ones. And I have a recipe that I do. It's called Special. And it's grilled cheese, any kind of cheese or bread you like. And then I throw an overnight egg on top. Sounds gross, but it's really flippin' good. Then sour cream, and then pecani sauce. You know, or whatever you want, you know. But that stuff, my wife thought it was the grossest sounding thing, but now she has me cook them all the time when I'm at home. Because you can use custom, you know, different grain breads, different kinds of cheeses. So here we go. There's that's done. Get this dumped on the plate. Let's make a pancake. Probably just going to have like 2 small pancakes. No big deal. This takes so darn long. You can hear the flame fluttering from the wind, but we had a heck of a storm, I guess, last night. It was just pouring, but the storm came through and flooded a lot of Indiana and Ohio, and I think it was that tropical storm that finally moved through. It's partly cloudy today, breezy, but, you know, we can deal with it. Hard to see that flame, but it's still going strong. And anybody that's ever cooked pancakes, you just wait for all the bubbles to kind of come up through the metal, and then you know it's kind of done. Still have plenty of grease in there, plenty of oil. So when it gets done, I'll give you guys a show of what's going on. Well, I'm back. Not the prettiest meal in the world, but hey, it's hot. I cooked it. I know what's in it, and it probably cost me $2. So instead of $12, $14 at a truck stop, I'll deal with that. That's fine with me. Max tabletop burner, that's the one. He uses the same fuel as the other ones you can get at Walmart. So that's pretty much it. Let's see what the box says. Yeah, this Max tabletop burner comes in its own carrying case. It's pretty cheap, but it's alright. This was a elevator load, pieces, parts that go down to Cincinnati, and there's crates front to back and all kinds of stuff in between, counterweights and this and that, and it's just, you know, these folks, it was all loaded indoors, and that's fine, but the organization, they were still a little bit behind on that. I went to the old address and parked overnight waiting for these guys. It was the wrong place. They'd moved. So, you know, stuff happens. So here I am camping. I've got my hot food. I'm going to try not to let it sit out too long so I can get in and eat. And, well, that's pretty much how my Saturday morning goes, and we'll see you on the road.